Ladies and gents, folks from around the world, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. This is the Drywall Dome, the Grimewall Dome, the last ever edition. We've got an incredible matchup for you to take ourselves into winner's top 8. That's right, this is winner's quarters. We've got Truthsinger on the come up, doing well so far this season. Got some decent wins at the last YGL tournament. Also tying for 5th place with myself, 22 James, at the last Dome. But of course, we've got, I know you're excited for this one, for Quickpoison, the me Swordfighter menace, here at a pretty large tournament, looking to show off what this character can do. HDR devs will be sent this VOD, regardless of what happens. Nah, it's all jokes here at the Drywall Dome, of course. We want to see a decent match between these two. Now, Dom actually does have a single set win on QP. That was quite a while ago, back in one of the Lincoln tournaments. But I think Quickpoison, you know, he's had a firm grip on the number 2 spot throughout all of Season 1, and started off strong this season as well, getting a Brian win, leading to a 2nd place at the last Drywall Dome they attended. So we're in for a treat here, I think. Both these guys are some grinders in the HDR Netplay channel, so probably some of the most active players in our scene. So you love to see a matchup like this. Quickpoison, we're gonna see. So this is hot off the recovery sweep. The beta just dropped, and there you go. Speak of the devil. The recovery sweep is in action. It actually does pretty harshly affect both of these characters. I don't know too much from Corrin's perspective, but I think it's pretty plain as day to see that hero spin is a little worse on this patch. So that'll be probably a big part of this, and it'll make it so Dom can probably line up some pins and some F smashes. Great tech there from QP, still doing as much as possible to get back on stage. I'm not sure how this matchup is going to go down on paper. You got to assume that, you know, dealing with the me Swordfighter projectiles for any character can be a bit of a burden. But when it comes to actually juggling me Swordfighter, I think Corrin can do it. And the edge guarding portion, as we've seen, I think Corrin can also do. So it all comes down to who's playing better at the end of the day, which is a terrible thing to say, I know, but that's just what we're going to say. Oh, couldn't get the alley-oop off the chakram. Now, Quickpoison, I mean, this is somebody who's taken the world by storm, just because me Swordfighter talks are at their peak currently on what's the best moveset. They're making a lot of changes to me Swordfighter and some pull request builds, changing around how the specials are going to work, or at least how what button they go over. So I think me Swordfighter is potentially under the looking glass. So we'll see how this tournament goes for Quickpoison before this character maybe gets some major changes. But like I said, that up B is a pretty big deal. Some combo here. The juggle game from Swordfighter is pretty crazy. Nice parry there. That's a huge part in this matchup. I know myself personally, something I practice a lot. You have to get the parries on the projectiles for sure. You can't let Swordfighter just kind of toss those out willy-nilly from like full screen. It's easier said than done, of course, because missing that parry potentially means death. But it's a big part of the matchup. Ooh, not great DI there from QP, leads into an up air to kill off the top. We're down to 1 stock apiece here on Beachville. Everybody's been loving the NE HDR pack. I hope the stream enjoys it as well. Custom made by yours truly. Great parry there. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to keep the Swordfighters honest in the places that you can. You got to make sure you get those parries on the projectiles at full screen. So that way QP actually has to put some thought into the approach and stuff. Otherwise, he's just going to run all over you with Chakram. There you go. See? Dom showing discipline in this matchup. Now, this is when it gets scary, though. We get to the 70% range. Tornado into up B, tornado into up air is a big deal. Up B's nerf is not just for recovery, though. It actually makes it a lot harder for Quickpoison to follow up off of combos as he gets the back air there. So I think it's a favorable change making it so QP has to use a couple of different moves to end off the combos. Let's take a look at our players here. Wow, look at the production value here at the Dome, ladies and gents, and folks from around the world. Now, like I said, this is a matchup we've seen a couple of times before. Dom has secured at least one in the past. Well, let's see if they can find yet another one here at the Grimewall Dome, and a pretty important event. Now, Season 2 HDR here in NE is kind of in a weird spot. You know, we did lose one of our biggest events, but I think we're going to keep going strong, hopefully. And I mean, after today, who fucking knows? You know, we've potentially got a bunch of new bloods. And wow, what an early kill there. Down smash, clipping the up B almost through the stage there. Yeah, me Swordfighter, it feels like, you know, Quickpoison, as the matches go on, he finds more and more things that make this character so good, so good. But I think Truthsinger's not out of this one. As far as the stage pick goes, I don't have too much to say on Town and City. It's going to be a lot of wide open spaces here, potentially trying to get some more juggles, but QP showing off the down B buffs there on Power Thrust, the shadow buffs. Good nair there. Thank you. Yeah, we'll wait a second. Thank you. Where would you plug it into? Gotcha. I think if you plug it into the Switch, it should be fine.
I just saw that.
I gotcha.
I just saw that for like the actual gamers. I like
okay.
the Switch at Honeypot and like the audio.
Okay, yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
Oh, BT, I've been meaning to ask, why'd you block me on Discord? I can't react to any of your posts.
What do you mean?
Like, you have me blocked on Discord. I can't react to your posts, reply to your messages, any of that.
I don't think I do. I don't think I would block you on Discord. Oh, look. Can I get... They're about to play, and then I'll play, then Dom will play, and then... Okay, go play Pretzel. Pretzel.
Pretzel? What the fuck is pretzel?
I don't know. What the fuck? Can I get BB versus Pretzel in HDR, please?